attacks most of the time.
My stamina's.
Yeah. And the flying mechanics in the game are actually well done. Flight combat was difficult at first because I didn't know you could recover if you got hit in the air.
So you fell all the way to the ground.
And I was like, oh god, I'm coming down!
Yeah.
I wanted to remember that.
And the online is good. It's fun.
Okay.
I played online for a while. Did I mention that I planned this game in in about a week and a half?
Oh.
But it's a fun game. I enjoyed it.
Fair dues.
It's just, it's not terrible, and it's not good. It's in the middle.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
If you like the series, maybe worth a look.
Yeah.
Me and Camille will look at it at some point.
We shall.
Okay, next up, Star Wars Battlefront, little known title. You know.
Yep.
You know that game
Wee bit
that
of controversy.
pissed off a lot of people because it had nothing.
Mm.
I guess these people didn't like fun.
Why do you like fun? I'm still disappointed.
Well, it is pretty shitty.
You can still have fun with it, but it's hard to not be disappointed. There's no story mode.
Mm.
Yeah.
The old Battlefront games with things like Space Battles, Galactic Conquest, that's all gone.
Yeah.
But you get a diorama! Oh!
Oh my god, these figurines! They're so high quality and they make sounds! Oh, yeah!
That's worth everything.
Yeah. They did bring in the dogfight, which is a nice touch, but it just doesn't feel quite as epic
Oh
as
yeah,
the space
also
battles.
no AI battles. Like you've got the thing that's actually called battles, which might get a bit confusing. But you can't actually do like drop zone, heroes versus villains, etc. with AI at all. That's all online. The chunk of the game is online only. Biggest chunk of it.
Yeah,
Like,
by far.
80%.
At least.
That's maybe being generous, to be honest. Apart from that, you can fight the AI in generic battles, as they're called.
Yeah.
And hero battles, which is basically just you get to be a hero. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite bare bones.
When we first saw it, a lot of people, myself included, said that it was basically a Battlefield reskin.
Yeah.
I've since changed my mind about that. It's not exactly the same, but
There is a lot of changes in terms of gameplay. You don't go in vehicles, you get power-ups to get them.
yeah,
You get these cards, which is where you get like grenades and whatnot.
yeah,
And they have charge times. There's no ammo in the game. There's no like limited usage things. Really,
It's all
apart
on a overheat meter.
apart from one special card, which you never really seem to run out of. Well, at least I never used them enough to run out of them anyway.
yeah.
I switched to the explosive ammo rounds
Yeah.
from the what's it? The
Some of them
cooling
are a bit
down.
broken. Like homing shot is a one-shot kill.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Just lock on fire. Pretty much a kill unless something gets in the way.
yeah.
That's a little broken.
You
I
do
mean,
get.
they are trying their best to balance the game.
Yeah. Graphically, it looks amazing. That's the strongest thing
Sound
it has
is
for it.
brilliant.
Yeah, strongest thing it has for it is the look of it and the sound of it. Yeah. The gameplay, I don't know.
It's fun enough.
It's fun enough. I don't know. It feels very different from Battlefront 2 and 1.
Yeah, it feels kind of.
Aye.
It feels more generic.
Personally, if I want to play a Battlefront game, it's going to be Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
Really.
Don't play Battlefront 3 because that apparently was bad.
Battlefront 3 never happened.
Oh, really? That guy screwed me over.
Now, one thing I will say about this is they kind of messed up a little bit with the lack of maps.
Yeah, there isn't many maps. There's maybe DLC and stuff, but
I mean,
There's not too
it was nice of them to give us Jakku for free. And
Yeah.
there's apparently more free DLC coming along.
again, like back to Battlefront 2, you had all these different planets and things. It was like, yay! And then this one, it's 4
Yeah.
Four
You had-
planets, 2 maps for each planet. They added Jakku,
Yeah.
but it's
But
like,
when you think about
it's
it,
not
there isn't
much.
really much planets.
oh, also no Clone Wars era at all. It's only the original trilogy,
Yeah.
Galactic Civil War. That's it. They're also not doing the new trilogy. They're saying they're avoiding that. So Jakku's as far ahead as you're gonna get. You're not gonna get any of the stuff from 7 or 8 or 9.
Feels weird. I thought they were actually planning to do that.
That was announced or not. It's
Oh.
just Galactic Civil War they're focusing on.
Wow.
At least for this one. They're already going to go
I
for
would
Battlefront
if
2.
they are
Yeah,
making
Their
a,
version of Battlefront 2.
if they are making a sequel, I like it to go over all the trilogies as much as they can. Like even the Clone Wars era, as Mark said, because the Clone Wars
like
era,
the old Battlefront games did.
Yeah.
the Clone Wars era is by far interesting.
By far
By
interesting.
far interesting.
The most interesting. Sorry, my English is fucked. Didn't get
Yeah.
much sleep last night.
I'll put it this way. This game is rushed, clearly, from the lack of content in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was rushed to be put out around the same time as Episode 7 to cash in. That's simple.
And I don't understand why games compulsory need DLC nowadays. It's just weird.
Everything needs DLC. Gotta get more money by getting the DLC.
No.
Yep.
Anyway.
Pre-orders take money away from us, so we'll just make it DLC so that you can't get it any cheaper, no matter what. Unless we have a deal.
Anyway, guys.
December.
It's all you.
Rainbow Six Siege.
Try not to take too long with this one.
Right, we're already running longer than planned.
Mm-hmm.
We may end up splitting the video at this point. Not right now, but like at another point. In which case, hello, part 2 people.
Hello.
Anyway,
Thank you for staying with us.
if not, then we're lazy. Rainbow Six Siege, tactical shooter.
Very.
Not like the Call of Duty and whatnot. Tactical. You have to use your brain, and it's
What
great.
brain?
It's great.
It is absolutely brilliant, isn't it?
It's good. It's flawed, but it is really good and definitely worth getting and playing.
Wait, an Ubisoft game that's flawed? No, it can't be.
Just things that are missing, feature-wise, that would have made it that much better.
Yeah.
So, like, for example, Terrorist Hunt.
Story.
Story would be good as well, yeah. But like Terrorist Hunt. Terrorist Hunt's good. It's in previous games where you just go about kill terrorists.
Yeah.
So it's like you and maybe up to like 4 friends, whatever they are, 5, against 20 plus enemies. Yeah, it's a good idea. They've had it in other games. It's always fun.
It was
in
great.
this game, you can't choose a map.
You can choose a game mode.
You can't choose a game mode. It's complete luck. And another thing is like settings in general is all gone. There were settings in the other games.
Yeah.
You could order things like difficulty and the enemy density. In this one, nope, that's the one thing. If you increase the difficulty, it increases the density, etc.
That
Which is a
sounds
shame.
shitty.
There's a lot of things like that that are kind of missing.
You don't. I liked the operators. I liked all their unique stuff.
Yeah.
I just wish you got a little bit more customization with them.
Yeah.
Like 2 or 3 guns each character.
Right. To be fair, some of that is for balance, so you can kind of
Yeah.
understand it. But yeah, they are adding DLC operators. Not many, just 4, I believe. At least planned at the moment.
Oh,
But they are planning on supporting the game throughout 2016 as well. So
Yeah,
you've not missed the hype train.
I'm looking forward to checking out the Canadian ones.
Yeah, there's maybe more in February this year.
Yep.
There is some possibly shady DLC, that again, skins and things. It's not
Yeah.
too bad. You can always just ignore them. You know,
It's
the way I see it, if you do play a game a lot, you could just support by getting some of the DLC just by saying that. You know, I've spent a lot of time. In this
I
game.
bought these skins for my
Sure.
gun. I look cool now.
Yeah.
yeah.
In terms of like the actual unlocking stuff with the in-game currency for the renown, that's actually pretty good.
Uh-huh.
It's done real well. It keeps you involved. By the time where things start to cost more because you already got operators in a certain group, because
Yeah.
the price goes up for every operator you have in the group. By that time, if you're still playing it, you're hooked and you don't mind.
Exactly.
It's that simple. And you have enough variation at that point to still have fun with all your characters and animals. So yeah, the renown is fine. The DLC ones are meant to be hella expensive,
Yeah.
but for people who've been playing the game, it should be pretty fine.
Uh-huh.
Pretty straightforward.
Like for example,
It's not a grind. It doesn't feel like a grind.
this game came out less than 2 months ago. It was a little bit over a month and a half ago.
Feels longer. That's how much we played it.
I have played this game pushing on 90 hours now.
Mm.
That's over Terrorist Hunt and the multiplayer.
Yeah.
I've spent about 65 on the multiplayer.
Bear in mind, when we say tactical, we mean this is the game where you die in like less than a second.
One
Yeah.
headshot.
One
will
headshot is
kill
always
you.
a guaranteed kill. You get downed in multiplayer, you're probably dead. You're probably not going to get revived. You're just
Very
going to
rarely
crawl on
do
the
you.
ground and get shot by your another team.
Yep.
Team killing is a bit too strong. Some people do still do that. You do still get people fucking about. But all in
Yeah.
all, it is a good game.
It's
And the people we're playing with in general, decent.
yeah. Most of them seem
Decent
to be
community.
okay. Don't get me wrong. The team killing.
So you're saying the player base doesn't have their thumb up their ass half the time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're
Oh,
mainly
some-
older and not, young, high-pitched kids.
Yeah, you do
Yeah.
occasionally get them, but
Yeah.
nowhere near as much.
They're not the same as bad either.
Personally, I seem.
It's
I
every
like
kind of person who's played these games after all.
Yeah. Personally, I like the friendly fire aspect of it. It means there's always the risk that, oh shit, I just killed my teammate.
Yeah.
E.g., I was just this one game, I was sitting as Glaz the sniper, shooting through a window, and my teammate just fucking walked directly in front of me and headshot him in the back of the head.
Luckily, there's kill cam, so people know it wasn't deliberate. But,
Unless it was, in which case you're like, oh yeah, they just saw me.
and then the team killing starts.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Right.
It never ends.
Yeah, it's a damn good game. Definitely worth getting.
Yeah. I'd say ranked mode.
The only thing is, like, yeah, because of the quick dying aspect of it, yeah, maybe,
Ranked mode.
expect to die a lot.
A
Yeah.
lot.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ranked
And
mode
get
is.
super salty like Cammy.
Oh.
I personally don't think I can actually react in time, really, when I'm playing this game. In a 1v1, I pretty much always die. However, I've gotten very good at being a sneaky son of a gun.
Oh yeah.
And that has rewarded me with multiple kills, and it feels so satisfying.
The amount of times we have seen on multiplayer, Mark just like randomly get 3 kills within the space of about 2 seconds. It's like, holy crap.
It's because I've snuck up on them and shot them in the back, because I was hiding in a room on the other side of the map.
Yeah.
On defense. That's another thing. The game's attack versus defense the whole time. You get different people for attack, different people for defense.
Yeah.
So that switches up a lot. Terrorist Hunt, you're mainly going to be offense. There's only one game mode where you actually get to play as the defenders.
Yeah, the protect hostage.
Don't know why I said it like that. The defenders. But anyway.
Defenders.
Defenders of justice!
But in multiplayer, you're switching the rounds quite a bit. So at the start, if you don't have an operator for both sides, that may be a bit annoying, but it's still fine.
Yeah.
The recruits aren't that bad. You still get basic recruits and they're decent.
To be honest, the recruits, the fact that they get like...
You can easily play with the recruit at high level.
Yeah. For example, if you get a recruit that has a breaching charge and a frag grenade, you're set.
You're pretty much set, exactly. And you get the choice of a lot more weapons with the recruits as well, because it's
Yeah.
maybe all the guns from all the CTUs. You just select the recruit from that group and give them the guns.
Exactly.
So in that sense, yeah, they're damn good.
Yeah.
I really need to check out the British recruit and see if he gets the SMG-11 now that I think about it. I love that gun.
Oh,
Pro
God.
tip, that gun. Anyway.
One thing I will say is...
Final thing.
I feel it was... Ranked is kind of the...
Oh yeah, no one plays ranked.
No one plays ranked.
ranked, but for some reason I feel it's like the epitome of it. It's... You don't get any kill cams. You, like, it shows you this guy killed you and it shows you where they are, but you don't get any kill cams. You don't know how it's done.
Mm-hmm.
You also don't get any like hit markers unless I believe you kill, and you also don't get the points flashing up on the screen. So it's less distractions.
So it's like hardcore then.
Yeah, pretty much. There's less distractions, and because most of the walls are fully destructible, you can't. If you're just like randomly firing at a wall, you can't tell where someone is just because you've hit them. The only way you can tell is like if you happen to see a blood spurt or something, but that doesn't happen very often. It's just a nice touch.
For the true professionals.
The true professionals. Like
Look it up. Well, that is the main bunch of games. We do have a couple of brief mentions.
We'll try not to spend too long with these.
First one is The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask for the 3DS. This is...
Obviously it's a remake.
It is a remake, but they have changed some things about a little bit.
Yeah.
Some of the boss battles have been changed a bit, which is a nice touch. Also, the character that gives you the stone mask is in a different place, so you have to find him again. And it's quite hard to find in both versions. So yeah.
Oh, by the way, is Majora still creepy?
Majora is always creepy.
It's a remaster.
Everything
Like,
is creepy.
Is it even more creepier than the GameCube version?
The moon. The moon.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say.
Alright.
The moon!
The moon!
Alright, next up. I'm not sure why this is on the list I have here.
DOA 5.
DOA
Last
5.
Ride.
Yeah, why is that there? Oh, they added new
just-
characters. That was it. 2 new characters, wasn't
It
it?
was Marie Rose and
Honoka.
So yeah,
uh,
2 new characters get hype.
2 new characters. This game basically gets us through these videos.
We might explain that in a later video. Long time down the line.
Probably
Yes.
not going to though.
Probably
Yeah.
not going to. Maybe an AMA or something.
if you're a
long time down the road.
If you're a Doa fan, the 2 characters are quite nice.
Yeah.
Feel free to
Enough
get it.
said, really. Homeworld remastered. So again, it's a remaster, but a little bit different. The original Homeworld games were like early 90s, I think.
Yeah,
On
something like
PC.
that.
They kind of defined the real-time strategy genre at that time. And yeah, the company originally didn't went bankrupt. The people who actually made the game made their own studio. They then got the rights back because Gearbox Software said, "Hey guys, come back, do Homeworld, it's your thing." So they got to remaster the game. They didn't have the source code stuff for the original game, so they had to completely redo it in the engine for the second game. They put them all together in Homeworld Remastered. So, you know, a bit of work went into that.
Yeah.
More than just a simple remaster. Bit more along the FF7 remake lines. It looks
Except-
absolutely amazing.
It's not episodic.
It's not episodic. It looks absolutely amazing. It's a work of art. It really is. All the old voice dialogue and stuff's there.
Yeah.
They patched up the arc a little bit, stuff like that. But very faithful. Definitely a get if you're an early time strategy fan. It looks amazing.
Yeah.
They're also working on another game which we'll get to in 2016. Let's talk.
Oh, good.
That's coming. But yeah, Homeworld Remastered, awesome. Next up, Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires.
This is kind of a... This is a mix between the Dynasty Warriors and... I don't want to say a mix between Dynasty Warriors and...
It's just Dynasty Warriors, but with more strategy involved, a bit
Yeah.
more thinking.
It's-
Not just the button mashing.
It's not quite Romance of the Three
You have to
Kingdoms.
set up the button mashing, so to speak.
Yeah, it's
Nowhere near Romance of the Three
nowhere
Kingdoms,
near. So there is a little bit more strategy involved.
Mm.
You can do various things like tell people here, go here, use stratagems, stuff like that.
They made a few changes to the stratagems. Everyone got unique weapon sets and stuff. There was another new character who I always forget.
So do I.
It doesn't matter. Honestly, not too many changes. So I put so much time in 7 Empires. I just didn't feel up to 8 Empires. 8 just didn't have enough to keep me gripped.
Nah, I played quite a bit of 8. It was quite fun.
Yeah.
It's nice if you're looking for something a little bit different from the...
Oh, the weapon set thing with Heaven, Earth, and Man ruined the game in terms of any challenge.
Yeah.
Hey, he's this weapon set. He's Heaven, I'll switch to Earth, and that'll wreck him.
Yep.
Oh, he's Earth, I'll switch to Man, that'll wreck him. The challenge factor got massively lowered, which is a big problem with it.
That was just in 8, wasn't it, that happened?
That was just an 8. Alright, next up, Fallout Shelter. This one definitely gets a special mention because, wow! Mention a game and then say, oh, by the way, it's out now? That's a pretty good way to do a press conference.
Yeah.
Well done, Bethesda. Also, this is how the iOS games and all that should be. No BS, spend real-life money to rush production. If you try and get a building built up, boom, it's done. The only thing you can spend money on in this game is lunchboxes, which have cards in them, which can have like special vault dwellers or
and food.
cool weapons and things.
And food.
Yeah, you can have resources too.
I like food.
But you can get them in game. You don't need to spend money on them.
I forgot to make this joke when we were talking about Fallout 4.
Oh no.
Mark, and their settlement needs your help.
God damn it.
Oh.
Damn you, Minutemen!
Damn Minutemen. More like, do you have a Minutemen?
Oh.
Alright,
But
moving on.
Fallout Shelter is a fun game. If you do like those kind of iOS style things, but you don't like the BS,
Pay money to win
style stuff, pay to play,
Yeah.
then Fallout Shelter is how it's done. Fallout Shelter is how it's done, and it's a shining beacon of hope.
Yeah.
That it's not just going to become pay for everything.
Oh.
So thank you, Fallout Shelter. It's actually pretty fun. Next up,
Zombie Army Trilogy.
Yes.
Jinx.
Damn
Nice.
it, man!
2 of the games were previously released. The third one
Wasn't.
was new stuff.
Yeah, they also added in the... I can't remember if it was Horde mode.
Like
Was it Horde? Seems something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was basically the same idea as zombies from Call of Duty, but
With sniping
with sniping. I feel it was better done.
and cool cinematic kill shots.
Because I like
I did enjoy it more than the Call of Duty zombies.
Yeah.
Black Ops 3, just because it's something new.
Exactly. Third person, sniping.
Plus, 100-meter headshot, beat that. 120, you son of a gun. 130, I'm the best. Etc.
130.1!
Exactly. And also kicking zombies in. That
There
never
was-
gets old.
There were also nice sort of new types of zombies. Like there were the sniper zombies that jumped about.
Mhm.
There were the big brute ones.
Mhm.
The ones in armor, etc.
Mm.
Basically, it was nice to have a little bit of change.
Oh yeah, in case you didn't know, Zombie Army is Nazi zombies, obviously.
Yeah,
It's always Nazi zombies nowadays.
I know it's just the thing, but yeah, definitely a really fun game. Same guys that made Sniper Elite,
Mhm.
which
Very same style. Basically same style game but with zombies. So
yeah,
you know what you're in for.
it would have been on the. I don't know if it came out in 2015. If it did, it would have been on the brief mentions if any of us had actually played it.
Nice.
But yeah, a little bit more. It's a nice touch with the sniping. You've got all the strategic things, etc.
So, next up, Final Fantasy Type 0 HD.
Okay, I played the first chapter of this. That's it.
I played the first 2 chapters of this.
I bought it and never took out the packaging. Like I did
Surprise,
for a lot of games on the
surprise.
list.
What a surprise, Mark.
Oh yeah, this happens a lot nowadays. It was, of course, in Japan a lot. This is the first time being released for the international audience.
Yeah,
So it kind of counts.
it was pretty fun. All the pantsu depending on which character you played as.
Right.
Enough
from
you're
you.
doing a good job here.
Enough from you.
Oh,
Right, okay.
Next up, Invisible Ink. This was a PC game. Basically, think XCOM, but spies, espionage, stealth.
Nice.
Like your starting squad is 2 people,
Oh,
and you have no lethal weapons. You can only knock people out, and they'll recover in time. And if you don't want to recover, you need to leave a guy on top of them so they don't recover.
oh,
And there's cameras and things and hacking. So yeah, it's a pretty fun wee game. But yeah, grid based. It did give me a lot of XCOM feels,
that's
just
pretty
because
fun,
it's
actually.
that style. Yeah, it is a pretty fun game. Something maybe we would look into at some point.
Fair dues.
So yeah, special mention of that. It's a fun game. Definitely worth looking into. If you like the XCOM style, have a wee look. You'll like it. Nice
Yeah.
artwork too. Kind of a cartoony style.
All right,
Quite like it. Next up, Devil May Cry 4, the special edition.
we both played a little bit of it. Me a lot
Yep.
more than you.
Yep.
Virgil.
I was gonna buy it no matter what, just to say we want DMC4, not DMC.
Yeah, the
You
crap.
want DMC 5.
Exactly.
We want the good DMC5.
Yeah. So this added Virgil, who's a lot like he was in Devil May Cry 3, but with a couple of cool new things.
Yeah.
And Lady and Trish. Completely brand new weapons. Trish had been in a game before, playable, but she was basically a Dante reskin.
Yeah.
This one properly got her own moves and whatnot.
Yep, it was very similar to the sort of the fist weapons, Ifrit, Beowulf, etc., Gilgamesh. But it added the new thing of Sparta even.
Sparta!
Yeah.
Sparta!
It was a nice touch to be able to like throw Sparta about and use it as an actual weapon, switch between it and the fists. Lady, once I got used to her, was also nice with the guns.
Yeah, very different style to every other character in the game because all my guns.
Yeah, it was it was a breath of fresh air to it, sort of thing. Hey, I have a completely different.
Nice to have something so new for a series that seemingly stopped because DMC reboot, eh?
Yeah.
So yeah, something like that. Yeah, it was a nice breath of fresh air.
Yeah. They also.
However, they only added in 4 new cutscenes.
That's a bit depressing.
There's like no new story, so there is that. But
saying that, I did expect that after the same thing from.
They did it in Devil May Cry 3 as well, but it is still disappointing.
They did also add Legendary Dark Knight, which is
an extra difficulty level.
Yeah,
we've got a video of that. Go and watch it.
Yeah.
And the
if you like the Devil May Cry gameplay, then yeah, 4 is definitely worth getting them.
And the turbo mode, which is
you've got
quite
3
fun.
new characters to muck about with, and Bloody Palace, you know. So yeah, you've got stuff.
Turbo mode if you're looking for something faster.
And funny.
Next up, Nobunaga's Ambition: Sphere of Influence. I'm not going to talk too much about this one.
Oh god.
So it's a Nobunaga's Ambition game. So macho strategy.
Yep.
Macho strategy. These games seem to change in every installment to keep them fresh. It's like the opposite of Destiny Warriors. All of the innovations in these games. Nobunaga's Ambition and Road to the Three Kingdoms is the Destiny Warriors equivalent. Nobunaga's Ambition, of course, the Samurai Warriors one. Yeah.
Yep.
However, this game's got a lot of micromanagement and stuff like that. They usually do. Didn't mind that. Was quite good. Officers being disloyal because they have different ideas and having to give them lots of treasure to bribe them to stay. That was a bit annoying at the start, but when you conquer enough territory, it's like, all the treasure, all the money, it's fine.
Yeah, what the hell.
My biggest gripe with it was the battle system. It didn't grip me enough to properly keep playing it. It didn't really feel like I was in control. It was more just a case of, big army, you go crush that army, do your thing. I'll just tell you this special ability once in a while. Hey, you won, well done.
Right.
Moving on. So that was a bit of an issue. Also, it's an incredibly big map. I did still play this game quite a bit, and I did about as well as Nobunaga did in real life. Which means most of Japan is still unconquered.
Oh.
The scale is insane. Like, I just wish the battle system was better, so I could, get the energy to stay with it. But alas, no. Still, if you like the strategy games, yeah, sure.
Definitely worth a play.
If you like the strategy games and you like that setting, I would say yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Next up, a couple of quick mentions. Undertale. Some of you may be getting sick of hearing about this game. I don't care. I don't care about the fan base or any of that stuff. The game itself is really good.
I don't give a shit what the fan base want.
You're in for a bad time.
Really good story. Your actions matter. It's kind of meta in some ways. The characters are really good, memorable.
Fair enough.
You care about all of them pretty much. Even like the generic NPCs are pretty damn good.
Oh no, it's one of those.
It's one of those. It's really good. Multiple playthroughs, man. Multiple playthroughs.
Oh,
I've seen 2 walkthroughs of this game, and I promptly went, I am buying this game. Not for me, for my brother. I have no intention of playing this game. But it's the damn good game. I will talk up to anyone. And I might even buy it just for us going through it at some point. Who knows? But yeah, damn good game. If you're playing it and you have no idea like spoilers and whatnot, for the love of God, play it blind. You need to play it blind. It's the only way to properly enjoy it.
Oh.
So if we do ever play it, I will be making sure no one's looking at the comment section. I know what happens. I've seen all the different endings of things. These 2 haven't. At least one of them hasn't.
I haven't seen anything to do with Undertale.
Undertale.
I've seen bits of gameplay, but that's about it.
Undertale, I give it a 10 out of 10.
Wow.
The soundtrack's amazing. The graphics are probably the biggest gripe you could have with it, but I quite like it. It's that retro style.
It's an indie game.
Is there not too much
Indie
water?
game and retro style, I like
Shut
it.
up about war. Right.
And the actual gameplay's fun. So, nope, that's a great game. Next up, Soma. These both came at the same time, I believe. Soma, first-person thing, kind of horror-y, cool setting, cool story, not talking about spoilers.
Oh.
If you like horror and you like your first person stuff with my stories and my lore and my what's happened here, why is everything ruined, like say Kami perhaps, then I would recommend this game. It's not action. It's not action at all. There are puzzles and things.
Oh.
And avoiding of monsters and things.
Oh.
But it's a good game.
Fair enough.
It's another one where it's like, yeah, shout outs to that one. Not something I'm playing, something I would definitely recommend though. Alright, next up, Warhammer End Times Vermintide. Think Left 4 Dead.
I've seen streams of this.
A fantasy universe, but instead of the focus on shooting and melee is a secondary thing, other way around. Melee is the main thing, with guns and ranged weapons as a secondary thing.
Crossbows and shit.
It's pretty fun. Block mechanics. You got a block meter that can break, depending on which character. Some of them might be better. So like the Witch Hunter is a basic sword. So he's like, I think it's like 2 shields. I think is his rating. However, Dwarven guy with a proper shield, 5. Stuff like that. The character's actually quite different.
Yeah.
It is very Left 4 Dead inspired. You can tell that much.
Mm-hmm.
But
from what I've seen,
it seems like it's a good formula.
Yeah.
And this does change up enough, I would say. The fact is you're focused on melee combat, and that makes a big difference. You've got a swarm of enemies, and you're fighting them with swords and shields and things.
Yeah.
Fun times. It's a good thing. It's Warhammer.
So that's pretty
Not
good.
40k, basic Warhammer.
Original.
So I think they are still working on it. And
yeah, wasn't it in beta? It just came out of beta or something?
Pretty much, yeah. And there is going to be apparently PS4 and Xbox One versions.
Interesting.
Planned,
anyway.
The game looked actually kind of fun when I watched it in a live
It did
stream.
look quite fun. I play it, but my laptop a bit too much for it. Yes, I know laptops, not proper PC, but yeah, it was playing in slow mo.
Oh.
Still had fun until it got too slow mo. So yeah, that's one to watch out for, if nothing else.
Fair enough.
And
Mark, this is my house.
yeah, WWE 2K16.
We know that
vocal
because we
taunts are
record
real.
here.
Oh.
Yeah, the vocal taunts are real. It's 2K15 was very, very bare bones. 2K16 feels like what it should have been.
Yeah.
Still has issues. No entrances online. How? That's a crime.
Yeah.
Utter crime. What's the point in even getting... I can't recommend the game to these guys, and we can't properly play it because we can't muck about with entrances and look at the stupidity, except offline, and that takes a while. So,
Feels when 2K came out, 2K16 came out, and they're like, just to Mark, are you not entertained?
Another vocal taunt from the game, yep. The vocal taunts are quite fun.
New day!
But...
New day!
New day!
That was so
Also,
fun.
I'm a massive wrestling fan, so there's that. These guys, not so much.
It's enjoyable. It's got its fun moments.
I actually started playing it again recently, some like hard difficulties of things. The reversal system got changed a bit, and that you now have limited numbers of reversals. They recharge over time. If you actually use a reversal while it's recharging, then that recharge completely goes away again. Starts up again.
I remember you telling us about that.
So like if you had one reversal and you're getting almost 2 and you use your 1, you're back to 0, no charge whatsoever. Stuff like that makes me think, okay, I should take this move so I get my second reversal, etc.
Yeah.
Bit extra strategy and tactics in there. It also makes fighting the hard AI not utter bullshit anymore.
Because they don't just reverse
every single thing. You can make them run at reversals and then go, ha! Now you're mine.
I
So
remember
there's
that.
It's
You're mine now.
there's fun enough that. It also has a bit of panic, like, oh, they've almost got a reversal back, pick him up and you hit him with the finisher. Ah! So the actual gameplay, still good, still fun.
Yeah.
They added some cool stuff like breakouts as well. So yeah, that's improvement. Career modes are improved. But online is the meat of the game, I would say. Still needs work.
Yeah.
Get the damn entrances.
Right.
A lot of people are going to be
Graphics are
wondering.
good as well. Though. Anyway, enough of that.
A lot of people are going to be wondering where this one was. The only reason it's on the brief mentions as opposed to the actual list is
It's because none of us played it.
and this would be Just Cause 3.
Just Cause 3, which, I mean, it's...
We added it because Just Cause.
Yeah.
Pretty much. If you've heard of Just Cause, then we probably don't need to say much about it.
Yeah.
Michael Bay Simulator.
Open world game where you get to just do crazy stuff.
It's completely mad. Lots of explosions, lots of grappling, lots of jumping 60 feet into the air to get into
Yeah,
helicopters.
some fun glitches, like for me, include Just Cause 1, where I jumped from a boat about like 80 feet in the air onto a helicopter and hijacked it.
Yep, I've done the same thing.
Oh yeah, fun times. Just Cause 3, from what I can see, it's got this new grapple like ropes system type thing, so you can attach it to a guy, and then attach it to say a car, and then
Alright.
use it so that it pulls the guy onto the car
That sounds
and
quite fun.
pins him there. Stuff like that. You can
I
also
actually
propel people.
saw an
Alright.
interesting video. Someone stood idle for 60 seconds, right?
Uh-huh.
And they just watched the world just destroy
Fall apart.
itself.
Yeah.
Like, the guy did nothing. As I said, he's just sitting there idle, and everyone just started killing themselves. the game does it. You don't need to destroy the world. The game does it for you.
It's like, this is boring. We need to kick something up here. You know, like, that's it. Anarchy reigns time.
It's just that sort of game.
Yeah, Bayonetta comes out of nowhere and just kicks a car over.
And there's a really hyped soundtrack going
Yeah.
over. Yeah.
But yeah, we did feel that it wouldn't be complete without mentioning this at least.
Yeah, and it's something that we're probably going to look into at some point.
Yeah.
It's
So
kinda
stay
case
tuned.
if we're not.
Stay tuned.
I'm just surprised it didn't have any multiplayer.
Well, these games won't have
Just
multiplayer.
Cause 2, famously, people modded it to have hundreds of players play it multiplayer on PC.
Exactly.
And it's insane. Sometimes it can't even properly handle it, but it's still this amazing cacophony of just awesome.
Yeah.
And Just Cause 3 still doesn't have any. So-
Exactly, that's what's surprising me.
So kind of surprising, but I mean, if people can mod it into the Just Cause 2, then I'm sure
I'm sure they can
Yeah.
work on it for Just Cause 3.
So there is that. Modders love this game. There's a lot of destructibility in it and stuff like that, so yeah.
Yeah.
So that about rounds it up. That's our games of 2015.
Pretty much.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Thanks for listening, guys. Sorry.
Thanks for watching this completely unrelated gameplay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, sayonara!
Bye.
Adios, dudes.